This computer terminal provides full access to the L car's computer net.
Well, let's do a little initial review of the Smart Carb. Well, I got this carb around Thanksgiving time. They had a little Black Friday thing going on, so picked one up for around 500 bucks, and took a while to get it. Took about a month or whatever to get it, but a lot of dialing it in just because they had a setup for the TSE 250r, but the specs changed on the TSE. They added a pipe, and you know, it drastically changed the pipe or the the specs of the bike, and it changed the metering rod settings that they had set up for the original TSE 250r. So they've been really cool to deal with. They just they sent me a couple metering rods, and I've been trying them out, and they just sent them to me, no charge. Just they're trying to figure out what works for the new TSE setups. But they've been really cool. Corey at Smart Carb has been really awesome to deal with, and so yeah, so it took a while to dial it in, but it's been cold. That's mostly why. So I really haven't been able to test it a lot because of the weather, but man, she's dialed in now. So I have the 28mm version, which fits on the original 2019 TSE filter boot. So yeah, I guess now they sell the I think 34mm version of the Smart Carb, so which is cool. And so yeah, so we had a dialer and get the right metering rod. You can always get the low speed. You could dial that in at any time, but it didn't matter what the metering rod is. I guess the metering rod, what they give you affects mostly the top end, and you adjust your clickers, or one clicker I should say, and that adjusts your low. So I think right now I got a 29 rod in there, a CA 29, and I got I think I'm 110 clicks out. So that seems to be the sweet spot. So really happy with this. I probably should start getting to the what I actually like about this carb. So well, what I like about it, well, immediately off the bat I could tell that the bike had more giddy up. I could definitely feel a power difference with it. Very noticeable. The low end is way better. The throttle response is really awesome. I gotta say, this bike really comes alive with this carb. But yeah, so the low end is really good. I mean, this bike will wheelie now very easily, actually, where in its stock form it didn't. But yeah, she wants to giddy up a lot more now. So really happy about that. And the wicked great throttle response. Just super snappy. and it pulls, you know. So yeah, I'm really happy with this carburetor. Another benefit I like is it has the elevation changes. It adjusts for elevation automatically. So that's really cool. You travel or something like that, you don't got to rejet. That's great, you know, because you know, I've taken trips before, and I wish I rejetted. And it adjusts for temperature as well. I think that's done by because this carburetor is internally pressurized. So, which also means if you tip your bike over, it's not going to spill. So yeah, so those are some cool things about it. And I might have mentioned the fuel economy. Well, I don't know what the fuel economy gains are just yet, because I really haven't done a test on mileage yet. Yeah, so I know they claim to get like what 30% better fuel economy. Which on a two-stroke is huge. So that's pretty awesome, you know, get you longer on the trails and not have to worry about fuel as much. So I know the TSEs, the newer ones, they dump the oil injection anyways, but you know, if you have an earlier TSE, you're gonna have to get rid of your oil injection. So yeah, great response all the way through. Bike really loves to be in the power band though. So yeah, she's really happy in the power band. But yeah, I gotta say the Smart Carb is man, it's great. I love it. I'm really happy with it so far. So this is my initial review of it, and you know, whether it's worth 500 bucks to you or not, I can't say, but you know, I gotta say, these bikes are so affordable anyways. It's yeah, well, it's another 500 bucks, but I guess you have to decide whether it's worth it to you or not. But I will say the Smart Carb really makes the TSE come alive. Really happy with it. I would definitely buy it again, and definitely recommend Smart Carb. Their customer support, like I said, Corey, really cool to deal with. Talked to him on the phone several times. Very happy to talk. That's the thing, you got a couple other options. You got Electron, which I know Electron's good, and it's based on the same technology. And there's the X-Ting, which is a Chinese clone of the Electron or Smart Carb. But honestly, I know this sounds kind of hypocritical from a guy who rides Chinese bikes, but just skip the Chinese version of it and get the Smart Carb. You know, I don't think Electron makes it for this bike anymore, but yeah, I would just, you're gonna get the customer service and the support that you need if you're running any dialing in issues or warranty or whatever. You know, you're gonna get that with Smart Carb. I don't think you're gonna get that with that X-Ting or whatever it's called brand. So that's worth money to me. So yeah, I know that's super hypocritical. What are you talking about, L-Cars, ADV? You ride China bikes? You telling us not to get a Chinese carburetor? Yep, that's what I'm saying. So, but yeah, definitely buy the Chinese bike though. Anyways, let's cap it off here. Great power, great throttle response, idles down to nothing. She's great. Really makes the bike come alive. Really happy with it. I would definitely say buy it. And so the Smart Carb from Technology Elevated gets an Elcar's ADV and gauge rating. So go ahead and buy it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. As always, live long and ride.